Okay, so I'm just gonna go over some of the mistakes that I made. Here's my lifetime 25 NL. It was going pretty well until the past, really the past, what is this, 5,000 hands or something ish? Yeah, 4,000 hands. I just basically punted off an insane amount, and yeah, maybe yeah, maybe even more, maybe like the past 7,000 hands or something. So I'm just gonna go over. I basically put like everything since last week's Monday. Today is Monday, so yeah. Here's the results, 11,000 hands. I'm just gonna go over the biggest losses here, and we'll just see what happens. I mean, I know I played poorly. Honestly, like, if I had something better to do, I would probably just give up here, because I just feel like this is too soul-crushing, but I don't have anything better to do this whole summer, so I mean, might as well. Might as well look and see if we can improve or something. So biggest loss, ace king off. Open, get 3 bet, 4 bet. Can we display this in big blinds? Yeah. Why does it show the decimals? Whatever, let's just go back to this. So I see bet a fourth or a third, a little less than a third. 10, 3, 7. I mean, we can have queens, kings, aces, ace, king. We don't really have tens here ever. He can have tens. He can have jacks, queens, a lot of like ace, queen, probably maybe some king, queen. I don't know how much we're actually getting him to fold here, but yeah. Then I give up on the turn, checks back, and then I just blast here because I figured when he checks back he might be weak. But I mean, it's a straight completing turn, you know. It's a straight completing turn to a jack. He has jacks, we don't have jacks. Does he have queen jack? No. Does he have ace jack? No. But well, maybe he has ace jack, maybe, but it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. So the mistake here was just like barreling off really hard for no reason. Let's see if we can I mean, basically, I just didn't want to lose the pot. I just didn't want to lose the pot because I had already put $10 into the pot. And so I just, $6 plus 3.89, that's 9.89. I had already put 9.89 into the pot, so I just didn't want to lose the pot. So then I jammed, but I don't think it's a good jam. Let's just do it like this. Jam because didn't wanna lose, bad spot. I genuinely think I could just have given up here. He called and he has kings. Yeah. Anyways, queens open, get 3 bet. I'm just gonna call the 3 bet here. That's probably not good. I probably should 4 bet. But well, actually, the ranges are so tight. Because I'm a UTG and he's MP, maybe it's okay. I check, he bets. Medium size, I call. I check. I can already tell it's aces. It's gonna be aces. I know it's gonna be aces. I don't know. Does he ever bluff here? I mean, this guy, it doesn't matter if he's a reg or if he's a fish. Like, does he do this with ace king? I don't think so. I don't think a reg at 25 and has like the ability to do this with ace king. I don't know if he even should. I mean, I don't know what my logic was here. He has aces, kings, queens, jacks, which by the way make a full house. I mean, I literally only lose to ace king, ace queen. I block ace queen, king queen. I block that. Again, I just Let's just say like this. Overplayed, over pair, river, fold, yes. Fold versus NL25 regular fish. Again, I just didn't want to lose, you know. I mean, this is a very common theme in my poker. You know, I'll put some money into the pot, and then because I feel like I've put so much money into the pot, it's like I just, you know, I just feel like 32 and I have 21, so I put $11 into the pot. I felt like I had put so much in that I had to continue, and he just has aces. Yeah. I mean, I just didn't want to lose the money that I have already put into the pot. I know this is gonna probably be most of my hands. Can you do it like this? Hold on. Can you somehow select 20 at the same time? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Sorry, I'm so bad at using Hold'em Manager. I literally bought the license today, so yeah. Let's see, can I also get this up? There we go. Okay, so like this, okay. Queen Jack off, open, small blind just calls. Given that, you know, small blind calling range, maybe weaker player, I don't know. Donks for pot. I don't think I'm supposed to raise, I think I have a very clear call. I call. I mean, at this point, he could have flush draws, he could have like some random 7x, he could have like pocket 9s, he could have like, I don't even know, checks. I think betting for value makes a lot of sense. We get raised. I think the turn check raise is probably extremely strong. I mean, I'm biased because I know I lose this hand. I remember it, actually. I think he has ace-jack here. It's really strong, to be fair. I don't know if we can necessarily fold. But I jam because I'm scared of a flush. But he does have ace-jack. Let's say it like this. Fish, turn, XR. Extremely strong. But I still think we can maybe... Oops. Jesus Christ. I think we can still maybe just call this a cooler. I'm not interested in roasting myself over getting wrecked here. I mean, I don't know. Okay. 2.5. 3-bet. I think I just call in position here. Could probably 4-bet, but I'm just gonna call. This guy is a reg as well. Checks. I'm gonna bet small once he checks to me. I'm probably gonna bet my range once he checks to me in a 3-bet pot. Especially on, you know, a board that's supposed to favor him. He calls. I have top pair, top kicker. I think betting makes some sense. I could probably also check, to be honest. Trying to get value from, like, well, I mean, when I'm betting, I'm trying to get value from, I guess, a flush draw or a worse ace. But I could also just check back and then let him bet into me. He raises, which again is really strong. Like, it's just super strong because I don't think that NL25 regs are going to be check raising like a flush draw here. We make the 2-pair and he jams. So he 3-bet pre, so he can have aces. He can have king-queen, he can have ace-king. I don't know if ace-king would play this way. Maybe ace-king would check the flop, and then check the turn, and then raise the turn once he's seen that I've... Yeah, ace-king probably. Yeah, ace-king makes a lot of sense. I think it might be ace-king. It is ace-king. Yeah. No, again. NL25 reg, turn XR. Yeah. I think we might be able to get away from it. Maybe not on the turn. I should probably check turn, to be honest. I should probably check back turn. because I can just let him bluff into me on the river. But once he raises, okay, it's a small size. Once he jams, I feel like I have to find the fold. Again, it's you know, I've put a lot of money into the pot, but still I lose twice as much. Like I would just lose 1 unit, now I lose 2 units when I call this. I mean, let's see again. 51, 59, and no, Jesus, 62, 42. So I put like a little over $12, no, a little under $13. Oh, okay, I'm not used to this. River, there you go. I put a little under $12 into the pot, or a little over $12. But then I lose another $14 when I just, like I could just fold. If I think he's better, I could just fold. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if this is necessarily like a snap fold, but I just think that this is so strong. And Ace-King makes so much sense. Ace-King makes so, because Ace-King would check the flop, because I'm just gonna snap fold most of the time because he's blocking all of my calls. So Ace-King makes a ton of sense. Yeah, I think I can probably find a fold. I'm not sure. 3x call. Yeah, I remember this. It's just a fold on the flop. I just tried to get fancy here. It's a fold on the flop. Yeah, I remember this hand. When he bets this big here, I can just fold. I have a gut shot, but it's not enough equity. He calls. Now it's like more low and connected, which I imagine is good for me, so that's why I barrel. But he just calls, and then I just rip it without a spade. It's just really bad. It's just really, really bad. I don't know. Yeah, he has queens, fine. I think it's just fold flop. Defo fold when he calls flop. No, you know what? You know what? I think don't even. I'm not even gonna say this. It's just fancy play syndrome. He bets big enough, we can just fold. Open ace deuce suited. 2 callers. Out of position to 2 players, I'm gonna check. Check. Gonna start betting for value here. Betting for value again. So what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna get raised and then I'm gonna call and then he's gonna have a full house. And at this point it's like he just called pre. He can have sixes, which just he can, because he's in position to both of us. He can just call sixes. He doesn't have to raise. He can just call eights. He doesn't have to raise. If he has 9-8, he can just call that. If he has like 6-9 suited, he can just call that. If he has ace-9, he can again just call that. Maybe ace-9 would raise on the turn. I don't know. Well, there's only one combo of ace-9 suited, but still, like, he can have full houses. And I don't think he's ever doing this with a worse flush. I don't think he's ever doing this as a bluff. Like, this is never a bluff. And I mean, again, this is the same thing, like, I've put so much money into the pot, you know? Like, I've already put from $26, I'm down to like this, so I've already put like $7.20 into the pot. And for that reason I lose another $19. Because logic. It's 8, yeah. Okay, king 8. I think this might not even be an open, actually. I'm pretty sure my GTO wizard preflop ranges that I ripped off might not. You could argue that it's fine to open because they're gonna under 3-bet, but this guy Pro Plata, he's a Ukrainian reg, you know, obviously no reg is that great at 25 NL, but still, I don't think I should necessarily be. Hold on, I'm pulling up the solution here. Okay, it does seem that it is fine. It does seem like you can, from the small blind, open king 8 off. It's right there on the line, so okay, it's fine. I mean, you know, I'm not like following the GTO wizard like perfectly, but okay. He calls. Out of position on this type of board, probably better for a preflop caller. I'm just gonna check. I think that makes a lot of sense. We face a bet. I'm not gonna be raising, so I'm just gonna be calling. I remember this hand. He overbets the turn. Obviously he can have sets, he can have 2 pairs, but he can have 2 pairs that are worse than our 2 pair, because we have top 2 pairs, so I think calling makes a lot of sense. You know, he could be bluffing. He is a reg, he could be bluffing, but he probably isn't, because he's an NL25 reg. Could have some flush draws, but yeah, we unblock the flush draws. 5 gets there, check shove. A lot of his bluffs get there, if he was bluffing. He can just have like so many straights. So much 9x. I don't know that he would turn like 8-9 or 7-9 or something into a bluff on the turn, probably not, but again, like, I can just fold. I really think I can just fold. Yeah, I really feel like I can just fold this, like, I'm never good here, and I don't know why I called. I mean, I know why I called. I called because I didn't want to lose the $7 that I had put into the pot. That's why. It's actually very simple. Like, most of these are very simple. It's just that I don't want to lose. And psychologically, losing $7 feels the same to me as losing $25. But if I call, there's a chance I might win. I really think that it's that simple. I actually think that it's that simple. If I call, there's a chance that I might win, but if I fold, I'm guaranteed to lose $7. And I don't really care about the money, so, you know, might as well call. And then I'm just wrong. And then my graph does this. And it's just so predictable. Yeah, he has 7s. He jams 7s for value. I don't even know. I think he might. Nah, okay. I shouldn't start thinking that he's like reading into me being a calling station. Probably not, but I don't even know. Was he bluffing? He beats me. But like by the turn, he had me beat already because he's overbetting the turn. Like NL25 reg, he's not gonna do this. He's not gonna overbet the turn. He's just like a standard Ukrainian NL25 reg. He's just extremely value heavy here. I can't just fold, probably. Maybe you could argue that I can't fold because he can be valuing worse 2 pair. I don't know, but I can definitely fold here. Heads up. Call. Oh. I check raised because I figured there's a lot of turns that I don't want to see. He 3-bets. Can he ever do this with Jack 4? Can he ever do this with Ace Queen? Can he ever do this with like King 10? Some club draw? I don't know, but I'm out of position and I don't want to call and see a shitty turn, so I just jam. And it's Jacks. I remember this hand. Yeah, it's Jacks. I mean, I don't know. Again, like, I feel like on one hand it's never a bluff, like 3-bet flop. I don't think I've ever seen, let's say this, I've never seen 3-bet flop be a bluff. I've never seen it. I've actually never seen it. Like, I don't know if I could necessarily find, I don't know if I could find the fold, but yeah, it is what it is. 3 bet. Gonna call with ace queen offsuit. Another NL25 reg. He c bets a third. I don't think I have any reason to raise. I pick up a flush draw. I mean, I can just keep going. And then he shoves the river. So he can have aces. He can have ace jack. He can have ace king. He can have jacks, probably. That's pretty much it, I think. That's like his value range. I don't think he's... Is he doing this with ace queen? Maybe. Maybe with ace queen as well. We do block the flush. I mean, he can have flushes. He can have flushes for sure. He can have like ace 10 suited. Maybe ace 9 suited. Ace 5 suited. Ace 4 suited. He can have like king 10 suited maybe. Occasionally. What is he bluffing with? Like king 10 without no, king 10 not of clubs. It's really hard for him to find bluffs in this line. I mean, I don't know. Like, is he turning a random ace into a bluff? No. Is he turning pocket 9s into a bluff? Or pocket 10s? Or pocket queens or something? No. Again, it's just in L25 reg, never a bluff. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's just the same thing over and over again. I call and it's... Wow, I did not expect that. But, I mean... He had me beat. I don't think he's doing this unless he has me beat. To be totally honest. Like, I don't think he's bluffing here. I don't think he ever has a worse hand than me. I really didn't expect this, but... I mean... Like... You know... I'm not good here. I think I just coped. I was like, hey, I have this blocker, you know, whatever. Okay, 3x, call. I think that's fine. Gonna check. This guy bets big. I check raise, which is probably not good. I probably should just check call. He calls, and then I check. I mean, I'm never good here, am I? What does he have, a flush draw? That's worse than mine because I have a pair? I don't think so. I don't think he's doing this with that. I'm pretty sure that that's what I told myself, is that he has a different flush draw, but I mean, I'm blocking it. He just opened pre. He can still have like sets. He can have over pairs. He can have like top pair strong kicker. He can have queen 9 suited for the 2 pair. I'm gonna guess it's like aces or something. Ace queen. I don't know why I called. I mean, I know why I called. I told myself he has a flush draw, but again, I don't think NL25 reg. Like, I don't know. It's a little depressing to look at these hands in hindsight. Because it's just so obvious, you know. And you know what's funny is during this path right here, during this climb right here, I was folding. Like I literally told myself like, okay, I'm just gonna fold. Every time that they bet huge, I'm gonna fold. And it's what I did, and it worked. And then I just like got bored and forgot about it. And that's why I feel so like, I don't know, I feel like maybe I'm not built to play a poker, you know? Because I just, like, I know what I need to do, but I just don't do it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I just don't do it. Like, I don't know. It's weird. It's so obvious in hindsight. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure we can anticipate at this point. I'm sure we can anticipate what's gonna happen next. Okay, I'm being too depressing. Anyways. 2.5. Um, yeah. 2-2, we 3-bet, Queen Jack suited, I think that makes sense. We get one caller, I'm gonna probably c-bet small, because that's, you know, we can have kings, we can have probably 9s and 8s, at least 9s. Queen 10, Queen Jack type shit, like this. We can have ace king, obviously, king queen, whatever. I shouldn't barrel here. I'm pretty sure I barreled here because I just thought that he would still keep folding a lot. But he just didn't. And now I jam because I don't want to lose the pot. I've already put so much money in. But I think that hold on. Let's say it like this. Okay. So you can't win every pot. Everyone gets the same card distribution. So logically you can't actually win every pot because sometimes they have better cards than you. That makes sense. So that means that actually you will lose money, roughly 50% of pots, which means that there is edge in keeping losses small. So if you lose less than someone else would have lost, like this. This is like, I feel like this is the thing that I need to think about in these pots. I think when he, first of all, I think I'm probably massively over bluffing if I bluff on this turn. Like at this point, if I'm bluffing this turn, I'm basically bluffing like it's a gut shot, but also many of the outs are poison because they bring in flushes. He's probably just like got a decent hand at this point, and so I blast off, and you know he calls me with a set. Yeah, this is very similar to that hand where, hold on, let's see if we can find that hand. Where was the hand? Was it this? Yeah, where I check raise and then I blast off. And he just has queens. I feel like it's kind of a similar theme, right? Like I just don't want to lose, and so I just blast off. But I think being able to give up is important. Open. 3-bet. Is this a call? Or let's hold on. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure about that. Let's see. So this is cutoff versus small blind. Okay, let's have a look. Cutoff opens. Our cutoff opening range is it does include 4s. Yeah, that's it. So he makes it 10x. We can actually change this to be 10x. Cutoff, yeah, it's 0 EV call. You could argue for some reason, you know, it could be positive EV, but with the rake being higher, this is NL50, obviously this is NL25, it's probably, you can probably just fold all of these. I mean, it's not a big loss if you just fold a little bit. Also, you know, this guy, NL25 reg, maybe he's not 3-betting enough. So then it's definitely a call or a fold. Fold pre-probs. Anyways, he's gonna bet 2/3. I have some backdoors. I'm already here. I might as well call. I don't think this should hit his range that much. He's gonna have a lot of overcards, so in that sense it makes sense. He barrels. It's just extremely questionable. It's just probably not. Like he can still have like sits and overpairs. I call and he checks on the king. At this point I feel like I'm behind, so I just jam. He just snaps me off with Jack 9. Yeah. I mean, I just... Like, what, do I just fold turn? Do I call the flop? I honestly kind of want to fold the flop. I mean, I feel like I shouldn't be here. I feel like I shouldn't. No, let's get rid of the probably. Fold pre. This is just a matter of me being lazy. Just laziness. 3x. I 3-bet to 12 big blinds. 4-bet and I just jam. I think this makes sense. I think that he's going to have some 4-bet folds. This time we're running to 8s, which is interesting. Let's run it here. So this is how do you use this? This is a MP. Oh no, yeah, MP opens, and then small blind makes it. Hold on, let's see. What can we? Small blind makes it 12x. I mean, he made it 3x, but whatever. Let's just see. Then he 4-bets, which he's not supposed to be doing with 8s very much, but he does. Ace king of just jams, pure jam. That's hardly surprising. And yeah, he's supposed to be folding these types of hands. I think this makes sense. It makes sense. Well played. There you go. Like not much you can do there. Okay, a6 off, gonna 2.5. Gonna see bet a third, as I'm gonna do with my whole range here. We get check raised, which is again, NL25 reg check raises are strong, I think, in general. But we do have middle pair, ace high. We can hit some good 2 pairs and shit. He overbets the turn. I mean, it's probably just a fold. Like, again, I think it's just gonna be really value heavy. But we call, and he jams on the flush completing river, and it's just like never a bluff, you know. And I call, and yeah, I was really surprised to see this. I thought he had like a 3 or something, but again, like technically I was ahead. Technically I was ahead here. Technically this is a correct call, but I don't know. I feel like I could maybe even fold to the check raise just in general. You know what I mean? Like just in general, if I fold to the check raise. Actually, let's see for fun. Let's see for fun what happens. I don't know if I have my solve here, like my daily solve. You know, because you only get one per day. So this is button. We're gonna open a6 from the bottom. Yeah. And then big blind's gonna just call. Jack, 6, 3. Oh, I don't have it. Okay, never mind. Well, maybe we can do some magic. Let's have a look real quick. Okay, that's that account. If I log out and I log in with another account. Wow. Isn't that interesting? All of a sudden, it seems like was it like, no, it was the other way. Jack 6, 3. Wow, look at that! All of a sudden we have a solve. Isn't that crazy? Who's gonna check? I'm gonna be 33. Okay, it has us doing a lot of checking, but I mean, I feel like this is kind of one of those spots where, you know. Okay, ace 9 and ace 8, 10s, 9s. There is some EV lost, but it's not that much. I'm just gonna go ahead and range B33. And then he does check raise. Insanely enough, he does check raise some ace deuce suited, so I mean, good job. A good job of to him, I guess. But if he does raise, let's say he does raise, do I fold a6 offsuit? Nope, it's a pure call. And let's see. The 3 comes in, and he overbet 130. That's really interesting that he's got this sizing so well down. Yeah, we're hanging on. We're hanging on with a6. I mean, we're folding some of them. It seems like my combo is actually 3-betting or raising, but we are actually continuing with some of them. And then it was king, I believe. At this point he does jam with all of his flushes, which I guess that's not too surprising. Actually, he doesn't jam, he B33s. That's interesting. This guy just jams. If he does jam, some of them are still supposed to be calls. That's insane. But like, let's see, so this is number 13. No, this is 14. Wait, what was 13? Did I miss? Oh my god, I missed one at some point. Whatever. And number 14. It's just like, technically I was ahead by the turn, but like, I'm trying to remind myself that I'm playing against NL25 regs here. There's this thing that this one guy said where he's like, you're supposed to be disrespectful to your opponent. Like, you're supposed to say that this guy isn't good enough to be bluffing here. And I feel like I'm projecting really hard that everybody is bluffing as much as I am bluffing. But they're just not, like, it's just value. Anyways, I kinda got lost. Open 2.5 or 10x rather. Okay, we're gonna bet small, he's gonna call. We're gonna barrel. He can have a lot of jack x, I think that's pretty much what I'm targeting. And yeah, I just blasted off. Just like, hey, jack x, right? He has 7s. I feel like I can just do this. I feel like it's fine. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry too much about a hand where I get it in with an overpair. He can have a lot of jack x, right? He can have a lot of like queen jack, ace jack, jack 10, jack 9. Yeah, I think it's fine. I don't know. We get 3-bet. Are we supposed to? No, we're supposed to call that. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to call that. Let's see. Of course, this video is becoming like 5 times as long as I thought it would be. I mean, I guess when you're going over 20, when you're going over 20 solutions or 20 hands. So we do that. He does that. It actually is a 4-bet mostly. I need to study these 4-betting ranges more because I understand the general idea that your offsuit hands, like ace king off, ace queen off, king queen off, ace jack off, ace 10 off, these are better for 4-betting, while these are better for calling. I understand that idea. That makes sense to me. You have more playability with these hands. But you can still call, like it's fine, you know. So we call. He He bets small. I mean, yeah, it's just a clear call, I think. At this point, it's like, I mean, he can have queens, jacks, queen, jack, king, queen, ace, queen, kings, aces. Like, he can have a lot of combos that are better than us. Um, we have a pure bluff catcher at this point. Like, we're hoping that he has like king 10 or something, 10-9. Yeah. I mean, a lot of the bluffs get there at this point. So, it doesn't really make much sense for me to call. I don't know why I did. He just has ace queen. I feel like we can probably fold the turn. I feel like we can fold turn because it's underbluffed. I feel like it's probably fine. Like, we have a pure bluff catcher at this point. River call was obviously like the worst thing ever. Okay, anyways, 2.5x, 10x, roughly. Or 8x actually. We call ace jack suited. I think it makes sense. It's 3 ways. How do I lose this much money 3 ways? Wait, 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 wait. I have no idea why I did this. This is insane. This is like, um, yeah, like, it's just, yeah, okay, okay, yeah. I mean, I don't know what I was, like, okay, okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, no. I have no idea why I did this. Like, this is because of this. You know what I mean? This is just unfortunate. This is just really unfortunate. Okay, 12x. He 3x's with 12x. I check out of position here as the 3-better. I should probably just range bet. I was trying out this strategy of checking a lot because I found that people were leading a lot into me, or stabbing a lot. Then I have to bet, then he jams. This is kind of weird. I would probably just call still. He can have like king, queen, king, jack, ace, king. He can have king 10. He can have 10s technically, kings, but queen, jack. Oh, he got it in. We got it in on turn. This is fine. Fine, but bet flop. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, limp. We make it 6. He calls. I check out of position. I feel like that's fine. He pots it. I call. Check and shove. So he limp calls pre. I mean, yeah, he can have some better hands, but I don't really... I mean, this is insanely strong. This is like absurdly strong. We have to ask ourselves, is he ever... Because this is never a bluff. So we have to ask ourselves, is he doing this with like ace 10, ace 9? Maybe. He limp called pre. I mean, he could have like 7s or 5s, I guess. Or ace 5 or ace 7. This is just ridiculously strong. Sevens, yeah. I think it's fine. I think it's fine still. Okay, so we face an open and a 3-bet. We're gonna 5-bet. He calls our 5-bet, or 4-bet. He calls our 4-bet. I bet small. I think I'm supposed to check. What does he have? Queens. So I mean, when we 4-bet, what do we have? We don't have tens here, so we have like queens, kings, aces, and ace king, maybe some ace queen. He can have tens. He can have like jacks and queens, maybe kings or aces, you know, if he slow plays those. We do have the king of hearts, but again, I just you know what I okay. This is very vague, so let's make it more specific. I need to give up more on turns when it bricks. If I b33 flop and have air on turn, I need to check. I cannot have 100% turn barrel. Okay, there we go. That's actionable. Because this is just me yapping, this is more actionable. Like, I need to give up more on the turn when it breaks. Because right now I just always have to barrel, and it just doesn't seem to be working very well. Let's see, what was that hand where the guy had queens? Hold on. Yeah, see, I was out of position here as well. I wonder how often... I wonder how often it's... Was this the only two? No, there was this as well. See how it's out of position that I'm doing? It feels like... It feels like it's out of position that I'm making these types of mistakes. It feels like it's out of position that I decide that I'm gonna just blast off. This was fine. This was the one where it's like, just give up turn. I mean, yeah, having the heart makes it better. But still, like, how many flushes do we have here? We have ace-king suited and ace-queen suited, maybe. Like, that's it. Those are my flushes that I have. I mean, we can do this again, one more time. So, under the gun opens, and cut off 3 bets, and then we're in the big blind. Okay, we basically have queens, kings, aces, ace-queen suited, ace-king suited, ace-king offsuit, some king-queen suited, and then like these small slivers that we have here. So this is fine. 20 is even the correct sizing. Obviously UTG is gonna fold almost his entire range. And then it comes to cutoff, who calls with queens. So that's like actually very normal. I think that the B25 out of position 4-bet pots, I think it makes some sense. I mean, I really just do it because I've seen it be done so much, and I feel like I do sometimes get folds. But I mean, when I have ace-king, I'm blocking him from having ace-king, so he's gonna have mostly overpairs, which are never folding, so I don't know if it's necessarily so helpful. But yeah. Whatever. Apparently there was one hand that I didn't take notes on, but yeah. There really was 20, yeah. Okay. It's been extremely long. I didn't think this would be so long, but yeah, there you go. I mean, I don't really know what to do, honestly. Like, I've already identified earlier that I had this mistake. Like, I'm not worried about the mistake, like, I know what the mistake is. I'm more worried about, like, this. You know what I mean? Like, it was going so well because I was folding, right? I was finding the folds, and I was fine with it. I was fine with putting 20 big blinds into the pot and then folding. But then I wasn't, for some reason, and then everything just went to shit. and I just feel like it's so unpredictable. Like I feel like I can't trust myself, and it's like yeah, it's not great. It's not great. I just genuinely don't know what the solution is. Like I have no idea what the solution is to this problem. I feel like I can do well. Like if I really if I'm doing what I know is the right thing, I know that I can beat these stakes pretty hard. But then I just like spurg out and I just start doing random shit that I know is bad, and it's just yeah. I try to win every pot. I try to win every pot, and it's just not a good idea. Like this is just fold. I don't even yeah. But I do need to give up one more turns when it breaks. One more thing. I was going to check. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this, but we're going to see if I can figure out how to do this. What is the turn barrel percent? Is it double barrel? Is that it? No. Wait, fuck. Hold on. How do you get that? God dang it. Okay, now it's lagging because it's displaying so many hands. Anyways, custom. There we go. So how do I add this stat? I just want to know this statistic of um, mm, how the hell do you do this shit? I have no idea. Uh, oh, all stats. No, 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 no. That's the one, I think. Turn C bet. That's not even that high. I thought that was like, I thought that the turn C bet was supposed to be like 60. It's not even that high. What if we just do everything? It's pretty much the same. That's interesting. I would have assumed that it would be too high. I've heard that it's supposed to be like 60. Like that's not even that bad. Okay, I'm surprised. I do feel like it's out of position more that I get into trouble with like barreling in spots where I shouldn't barrel. But the main thing is just folding. The main thing really is just folding. Just just fold more.